It's time for another Whiskey Dude sample. Today we got Nikka Coffey grain Japanese whiskey. See you guys in a bit. Kill the video. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another episode of Whiskey Quest. Yes. If you guys are new to the channel, my name's Antonio, and in this channel, I like to try whiskeys from all over the world. I also like to add a drop of water to each one of them just to see if it changes. You'll never know unless you try it. So, if you guys are curious about whiskey, you want to learn more about whiskey, just in general, you love whiskey, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification. Stick around for more videos. Let's move on with today's whiskey review. But before we get started, gotta give a quick shout out to my boy Matt from the Whiskey Dude YouTube channel. This guy, as you may already know, he hooked it up with a ton of whiskeys for me to review and share with you guys. I've enjoyed every single one of them. Awesome dude. So you guys want to check him out, I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. Go ahead and check him out, give him a sub. So this Nikka Coffey grain whiskey is an NAS Japanese whiskey, and it's bottled at 45% ABV, so that's 90 proof. Pretty good right there. It's not your usual 40%er. And retail value on this is going to be around the $70 mark, so a little on the expensive side to me. So let's see what we think about this one right here. All right, on the nose. Who's this? Who's coming? Hey Mira, come on. Mira joined us for the whiskey review. We'll see. This is the whiskey dog, right Mira? Mira, you like whiskey? Uh-oh. Is your sister coming too? Guess the dogs are joining us today. Hey Moana. Hey, stay away from my stuff. Knock down my camera. Anyways, on the nose, this one, super light. I mean, welcome back. There's some stuff going on here, but it's really light. I mean, I get some light oak. Get some kind of a floral kind of essence coming out. But more than anything, is reminding me of like a wet wood. Some tropical fruit. I'm leaning towards something like somewhere along the lines like a pineapple, like a ripe pineapple. But there's nothing really jumping out of the glass, and I mean, that's not always bad, but I do wish there was a little bit more going on. At least it's not like a bad, just pure alcohol kind of flavor coming out of this. So overall, light nose. Let's see what we get on the palate. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Just wow. This whiskey here, guys, super sweet on the palate. Does not match the nose really. The nose sets you up for like a, it's gonna be one of those light whiskeys. Once you taste it, it just hits you with a burst of flavors. I mean, I get strong notes of vanilla bean, caramel, milk chocolate, creamy mouthfeel. One more sip. Oh yeah. I get a nice light char, kind of like a toasted kind of char, butterscotch coming out. A little bit of mint developing towards the end. A little bit nutty also, somewhere along the lines of like peanuts, roasted peanuts. It's it's got a really nice long finish, to be honest. It just lingers with those nice sweet flavors. Awesome dram right there. Time to add a little bit of water and see what happens to this. It's either gonna get dull and boring, or it's gonna get even better. So let's find out. Never know unless you try it. All right. While that's opening up, we'll let it sit there for just a little bit. And let's just talk a little bit about the whiskey here, huh? So in case you guys are not familiar with the term coffee, as in this one, the coffee grain, doesn't mean that it's gonna taste like coffee. It's just, that's the name of the still that was invented by an Irishman in the 1830s. He took bits and pieces from column stills that existed back then, and he modified them to be more efficient, more flavorful, and deliver a lighter spirit. And it would also produce a spirit with a higher amount of alcohol. So he patented that design in 1830, and ever since then, every single still that exists now is based off of that invention of his right there. And since the Japanese adopted the Scottish way of distilling, we got a Nikka Coffey grain right here. All right, let's move on to the nose with a little bit of water, see what happens. Oh yeah, 1 drop of water, guys. And it's a little bit more than a drop because it's with the straw, but it really opens up this whiskey right here. I mean, just that short amount of time that I left it sitting there, a lot more sweetness is coming out. So kind of wish this is what we would get without the water in the beginning, because then you would be like, oh yeah, I'm going in for a good whiskey. But then again, they probably did it in a way for you to be like, you know, whatever. And then you taste it and you're like, wow. On the nose, like I said, super sweet. I get butterscotch for days, some toffee, caramel, and a little bit of that milk chocolate. Just really sweet, really inviting. Let's move on to the taste. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything that I mentioned before just got softer, a little bit more rounder, but then again, it's still full of flavor. It's just a little bit sweeter, a little bit of like a little cinnamon spice also kicked in there, but overall it's just sweeter, lighter, but still very enjoyable. That's awesome. The finish on this is still on the long side. It's just sticks around with those nice sweet flavors. That's awesome to me, guys. I don't know what about you guys, but that's pretty good. So my final thoughts on this Nikka Coffey grain Japanese whiskey. To this day, I think this is the most flavorful whiskey I have tried from Japan. So this is a grain whiskey, pretty much made up of corn, from what I understand. There's some malted barley in there too, maybe some rye. Maybe that's where I'm getting that nice minty flavor. But pretty much it's made up of corn. Maybe, and that explains why it's so goddamn sweet. This is definitely a dessert in a glass. So if you're looking for a nice sweet whiskey, gives you a bang for your buck at the price range, I think it's worth every single penny. Pretty short video as always, guys. I just wanted to put this one out here. This is definitely awesome. Pick it up if you can. If you're liking what you're seeing, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you guys waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends. Don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the videos, what you think about the whiskey. What do you recommend me trying after this? Oh, wait, before we go, I want to make a quick announcement. If you guys haven't been following me on Instagram, I'll put a link right here to my Instagram account. Follow me there because I'm thinking of doing, and I've already done a few uncorkings, live uncorkings of things coming up on these weekly reviews. So Smoke Wagon is one that I just picked up. Awesome whiskey. Can't wait for you guys to hear my thoughts on that. So I just opened that up about a week ago, and I think that format's gonna work well. I'll do the uncorking there, give you my initial thoughts, you know, drink it throughout the weeks, let it open up, and then do my formal review right here. So follow me there, subscribe here, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Cheers, everybody. Peace.